Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming. Today we're going to talk about a couple of different things. The first topic is what is the difference between TV lawyers and what we call in the industry real lawyers, because there's a huge difference between lawyers that practice a law service-based business rather than a TV marketing-based business. TV lawyers will go on the TV and make representations and tell you things about how wonderful they are, and those services that you actually get from those lawyers may not be exactly what is portrayed to you on TV. For example, some of the larger TV lawyers that you see, you may never meet when you go into the law firm. Some of those guys just actually do the commercials and do the marketing strictly. And the lawyers that you get to meet, if you even get to meet one, are people that just work through the firm, just kind of like a mill type of situation. We call it a mill. We call it sometimes the Walmart of attorneys because there's a high turnover rate of employees. When you meet with these firms, these TV lawyer firms, you typically meet with a case manager or a secretary or someone that will just take down information and get you to sign on the dotted line, and you get processed through their system. There's very little one-on-one attention from a direct attorney directly. And that's what's different about other law firms, firms that are focused on the service side of what lawyers do, providing a service and being there for their client. Right from the beginning, when you walk into a firm, you should be able to sit down with an attorney and talk to them about your case and get legal advice there during your consultation. That's what a consultation is. And many TV lawyers advertise free consultations, but that might not be a consultation with a lawyer. It may be that other person who's just a form filler outer, and not necessarily what you anticipated when you get there. So a law firm that is service-oriented, you're going to meet with an attorney. You're going to have communication with your attorney during the entire time that he represents you. And you're not going to get bounced around from caseworker to paralegal to secretary, and maybe hopefully someday down the road have an attorney signed to your case after months and months have gone by, and the really important parts of your case that you have to focus on, like getting better and getting the medical treatment you need, has now long passed. Service-oriented lawyers are accessible by email, phone, even text message, and you won't find that in a TV lawyer firm. You see the lawyers on TV, you hear their message, and many people go to those firms and find out that it's not all about what they promised. Certainly, another big difference between TV lawyers and real lawyers is that many of these TV lawyers don't actually work the cases all the way through to the end. And that's very interesting, because what we are lawyers, and you think courtrooms when you think lawyers, and many of these lawyers on TV are there to market a product and not actually litigate your case. And that's a big distinction to make. They will actually sell your case to other law firms that will make the money, and they'll take a percentage. Because litigating cases for a big TV mill type law firm isn't profitable. What's profitable for a big TV law firm is to move in and out as many cases as possible, as quickly as possible. And getting bogged down in court is something that doesn't fit their marketing scheme or their business model. So it's important to understand these things when you meet with a firm that's not that doesn't advertise on TV, and meet with the attorney and know what their qualifications are, know what their experience is, know what they're willing to do from beginning to end. And if it's one of the cases or firms, whether it be on TV or not, that stops at a certain point on your case and doesn't follow through entirely, then you should run and find someone that will take your case from the beginning to the end. And not only upon settlement or resolution in court, but the sale after the fact. TV lawyers don't make money after they get their attorney's fees. Okay? Real lawyers, service-oriented lawyers, will take that case and deal with the ramifications of all the lingering medical bills, the outstanding issues that you have in your case. Will take care of. Those lawyers that are service-oriented will take care of every aspect of your case, and you won't be tossed to the wayside. Those are the major differences between TV lawyers and real lawyers. Any questions?
John, how often do the TV lawyers get called?
You know, it's surprising the message that they send. People call a lot, and they suck up and just suck in so much of the potential out there of people that go through the system. And so many people get sucked in and realize there's no way out. And some people get out, but it's too late. It's months after they figure out that their case has been mishandled or just frankly not handled at all. And then when they come to someone like me, it's very difficult to backtrack and attempt to fix things. So a large percent of the folks out there that see these commercials actually call and don't look at the options. I mean, I encourage people, call those folks, meet with them, but meet with other attorneys too. Find out the differences. Find out for yourself.
Well, John, how would I know if that attorney is qualified or has the experience to handle my case?
Well, a good way to do that is first do your homework before you go meet with them. Look on the internet. We have so many resources. The Florida Bar has a website that you can go and check out what their areas of work entail. So you can find out about that. You can also, find out good things and, bad, you do something wrong, people talk about it on the internet. You can find out a lot of information. And some of those things, disgruntled people, cases don't always work out. You have to take that with a grain of salt, but ask questions when you get there. That's the most important thing. Ask the questions and make sure you're speaking to a lawyer. That's how you can kind of sort through all of this.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.